So in this chapter of One Punch Man, we're thrown straight into the chaos that's spreading across the world right now. The story opens with the title page showing a massive monster charging forward like a natural disaster. This immediately sets the tone for the chapter. The monster crisis is no longer something happening quietly in the background. It's becoming a full-scale catastrophe, and the world is starting to feel like it's on the edge of collapse. Right away, we see one of the most shocking moments, Raiden, the Neo Heroes leader, completely overwhelming monsters with absurd ease. The panels show him crushing creatures like they're nothing, almost like he's swatting away insects. The way Murata draws it makes it feel brutal and effortless. Raiden isn't struggling at all. He's calm, dominant, and almost bored. This is important because the chapter is showing us that Neo Heroes are not just some side organization. They're becoming a major force that might rival or even replace the Hero Association. As the fight continues, we see Raiden literally smashing monsters into pieces, stepping on them like they're trash. The dialogue even emphasizes how ridiculous it is. He casually mocks the idea of being a pro-hero. This isn't just action, it's also commentary. Raiden represents a new kind of hero, powerful, confident, but also arrogant and disconnected from what heroism truly means. And before we go deeper, if you're enjoying these detailed One Punch Man breakdowns, make sure to subscribe to Animex 7, because we're covering every chapter, every arc, and all the insane Murata moments coming next. Then, the chapter shifts into a very strange but hilarious moment, a commercial break. In the middle of monster disasters, the Neo Heroes are running advertisements like it's a product launch. We see screens promoting their new organization, offering coupons, encouraging citizens to join them. This is classic One Punch Man satire. Even in the apocalypse, society is still obsessed with branding, marketing, and appearances. The Neo Heroes aren't just saving people, they're selling themselves. And that's when the chapter transitions into the next major sequence, a monster attack on the highway. The panels show cars flying, explosions erupting, and destruction spreading across an overpass. This is one of the most cinematic parts of the chapter because Murata uses massive speed lines and wide shots to make it feel like a disaster movie. Civilians are in danger, traffic is being destroyed, and it becomes clear that monsters are now striking in places where normal people can't escape. At this moment, we meet one of the Neo Hunters in action. He receives the call and immediately declares that the Neo Hunters are here to kick butt. This is where the chapter highlights the Neo Heroes system. These aren't traditional heroes with ranks and fame. These are organized squads, almost like military units, deployed rapidly to handle threats. The next few panels are pure speed and motion. The Neo Hunter launches forward using advanced blade shoes, skating across the highway at insane velocity. The visuals emphasize how different these heroes are from the old generation. They rely on technology, equipment, and organization rather than pure strength or individuality. The hero even states that his old conventional gear could never keep up, but his new equipment allows him to reach speeds like 390 kilometers per hour. And then comes the reveal of the monster itself, one of the funniest yet most terrifying concepts in One Punch Man, Superspeed Snail. The threat level is labeled as Demon, meaning this creature is genuinely dangerous. But the absurdity of a giant snail moving at extreme speed makes it both hilarious and unsettling. This is exactly what One Punch Man does best, turning something ridiculous into something deadly. The chase escalates as the snail barrels through the highway like a living wrecking ball, smashing vehicles aside and terrorizing drivers. The Neo Hunter closes in rapidly, showing impressive skill and control. The panels make it feel like a high-speed duel, with the hero weaving through destruction and launching himself directly toward the monster. Finally, the chapter ends with the Neo Hunter striking the snail head-on. The monster screams, blood splatters, and the impact feels massive. But then the story cuts off immediately with "to be continued." This ending is clearly meant to build suspense, showing that the Neo Heroes are stepping into the spotlight. But the monster crisis is still escalating, and these battles are only the beginning. Overall, this chapter is doing something very important. It's showing us the Neo Heroes as an emerging power. It's highlighting how the Hero Association is being challenged, and it's setting up a future where technology-based heroes may become the new standard. But at the same time, the world is getting more unstable. Monsters are appearing everywhere, and the line between true heroism and corporate militarized hero organizations is starting to blur. So the biggest question is, are the Neo Heroes really the future of humanity? Or are they just another disaster waiting to happen? And if you want more chapter explanations, theories, and anime-level breakdowns, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Animex 7. Because the Neo Heroes arc is only getting crazier from here.